Hello, we're today making some savoury cheese and tomato muffins, and I'm being assisted by Beach and Max, and we're just going to try and not get too hot and turn out something delicious. If you wouldn't mind, Max, just grating some onion for me. I'm going to finish chopping these tomatoes. Could you snip those chives quite small, you know, just snip those in there if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Off we go. I'm cutting into eighths. I know that sounds really fiddly, but they cook nicely and don't end up with a great big lump of tomato in the recipe. You don't need to peel them, you don't need to get rid of the pips. Just chop them up like that. Just whiz up a bit of an egg. We've got some melted butter, just no creaming needed, you know, just melt some butter in a pan, a little bit of milk. Fresh basil's lovely if you've got it. If you haven't, just throw in some dried. Somebody asked me why you have to grate the onion. It's because you really don't want great lumps of onion in there. It doesn't cook through and then you hit a bit of raw onion. But if you grate it, which will make you cry. Did it make you cry? I made him cry. I've only been doing this 5 minutes, I made him cry. It just disappears into the mix and adds a nice flavour. I've got self-raising flour here. I like to add a little bit of extra baking powder just to give it a lift. Right, so instead of sieving it, which I always end up getting stuff all over the kitchen, this does just as good a job, and we're going to use it anyway and get it dirty, so just give it a good old whisk around. Could you then mix together the butter, the milk and the egg in with that? Lovely. That's it. Perfect. So I'm just going to throw in some smoked paprika. Ordinary paprika if you like, if you don't like paprika, any other flavourings you like. Now it's just a matter of assembling everything really. So it's good enough to eat all on its own, doesn't it really? So gently combine it so it's just in there. The lovely thing about them is they're so easy to make. Whatever you've got in the fridge or the cupboard, you don't have to go out and buy anything special. You can just shove it all in and they freeze brilliantly. So if you want to take them for lunch the next day, whip them out of the freezer, let them defrost overnight, and you can just warm them up at the office if you want to. They're just delicious. A nice change from a sandwich. These look really pretty. They don't have to be these. These are lovely little cases, but they can just be straight white cases. Or if you've just got some greaseproof paper, cut yourself some squares and put them in the tin. As long as the tin will hold them all together, but you know, again, really simple. These are just pumpkin seeds, but they don't need to be pumpkin seeds. You can have them with sunflower seeds, you can put some sesame seeds on the top, you can just put some oats on the top if you've got some oats. These muffins shouldn't be hard to make, they shouldn't be something you have to go out and spend loads of money at the supermarket. So they've been in the oven roughly 20 minutes, was it? There or thereabouts. And you know it's cooked when you put in a cocktail stick or something similar and it comes out clean, and they're lovely and golden and they smell just fantastic. Yeah. What do you reckon? Yeah. They smell fantastic. So do you want to try one?
I'm looking forward to try one.
Yummy, oh my God.
Is that all right? Is it good?
So good.
I'm delighted. Are they really right?
Try at home.
So if you'd like to make your own savoury cheese and tomato muffins, then go onto the Freedom from Torture website and look for Bake Freedom